Guys, welcome to this weekend's vlog. I'm currently dog sitting and as you can see from the rain on the window, it is absolutely dismal weather. This is my last day dog sitting. I just did Friday night and then today until 5. The weather yesterday was lovely because I went for a walk. As you would have seen in the clips before this, and it was lovely. But I've just been for a walk now and it was horrible weather. You know when you get back from a walk and your head hurts? Like, I've now got a headache from this cold, rainy weather. The rain just felt like tiny little pinpricks lashing out my skin. It was horrible. But the dogs don't care and they want to go out. Although when I decided to hose them when we got back, they didn't quite enjoy that. What is it about dogs, the fact that they can go in like freezing cold rivers, but the minute you try and hose them, they're like, no thank you, torture. But I hosed them, even if they didn't like it. But yeah, I'm back now with a cup of peppermint tea and I'm going to warm up. I think I'm going to read for a bit. I've got some YouTube videos I need to catch up on, but yeah, gonna be pretty lazy today. I just wanted to show you guys a new page in my journal. Recently, I've been wanting to keep a log of all the nature I see on my walks. So I thought I would, instead of just getting a whole new journal just to do nature logs, because I know I probably won't be that consistent, I thought I would just make it into a page in my journal, like my everything journal. I don't really have journals. There was just a flock of geese flew by the window. I love geese. There's something so whimsical and magical about geese, especially when they're flying as a flock. But I thought I would just make it in my normal journal because I don't really keep journals for separate different things. I sort of just put everything in one journal and that works really well for me instead of having multiple. But this is my nature journal, as you can see. Try and give you, I'll do a overview of it flat on a surface, but as you can see, it's just, I just put nature log at the top and then I put the season we're currently in, so winter, and then the place I was walking and the date, and then underneath I just list everything I saw on that walk. So I've only done 2 days so far. I've also decorated it with these little stickers. They're not stickers actually, they're just like pieces of cardboard that you used to be able to collect with your shopping. I don't know when they date back from, but they do have some information on the back, so maybe I'll check. I think they do have a date. And then I also have a leaf that I collected on my walk yesterday. And I just have a few little drawings like this owl and some flowers and some acorns and some little stars. But I just thought it'd be so nice to keep a log of all the nature I see, because sometimes I do see some quite not unusual things, but just not your usual everyday find on a walk. And it's not just for animals as well. I was recording plants like on the 25th of November. I noticed loads of yew trees on my walk adorned with their red berries. As it is coming into winter, all the yew trees are getting their berries. And I also saw 2 deer on my walk the other day, and they were in the trees and we sort of just locked eyes. You know how deer don't move when they're startled, and they were just standing there and we just stared each other out for 5 minutes. And then I was like, well, I am gonna have to be the one to break this trance we've gotten ourselves into. So I did walk away, but they were so cute. They had such white little bottoms. But yeah, I'm gonna try and stay consistent with it. And then once I fill this page up, I'll just start doing it on another page in my journal. but I thought instead of when I next journal, I will skip this page so I can carry on my nature journal onto another page. So every time I start a new nature log in my journal, I might do like 2 pages, so they're sort of in the same area, but I don't mind them being like scattered through my journal because it is just for me at the end of the day and I'll know where they are. But yeah, it's been really nice to like consciously on a walk think, well, what nature am I seeing around me, so that I can remember it and then go and record it in my journal after the walk. So yeah, I highly suggest keeping a nature journal. It's very fun, even just a small nature log like I have in my bigger journal. I actually didn't come up with this idea myself, and it's definitely not a unique idea at all, but I saw Ruby Granger keeping a nature log, and it really inspired me to do the same. So yeah, I'll give you a quick overview on a flatter surface so you can see it in more detail. Hi guys, it's now Sunday. I didn't speak to you much yesterday because I ended up getting the worst migraine ever, and I basically just sat on the sofa all day and watched YouTube. I did read a little bit of my book, but it was making my eyes hurt so much, so I sort of just gave up reading and just watched YouTube. I watched Carrie Can Read's new video where she tier ranked all her most like anticipated reads of this year, which was a really good video and enjoyed very much, and it's made me want to pick up a lot more books, which is a bad thing. I have so many unread books on my shelves which I really need to make my way through. But I then got back home from dog sitting and took an hour-and-a-half long nap. That is not normal for me. I do not nap at all, let alone take an hour-and-a-half long nap. So yeah, I was very ill. But when I woke up from that nap, I did feel miles better, and I was able to read quite a bit of my book. So now I only have like 50 pages left, which is fantastic. Because for a 300-page book, this has taken me quite a while to get through, and I think it's because I found the middle bit to be a little bit repetitive, and I wasn't as interested in the things she was talking about in like the middle section. But I found the first 100 pages to be so interesting. Like, I was literally telling my mum about everything I had learned, and I was so like, so engrossed in the information I was learning. It was so interesting. And then the last like 80 pages as well have also been really interesting. So I think it's just like the information in the middle I just didn't have as much as an interest in, but I still really recommend this. It's a great read if you like non-fiction and history. But today we've got some really exciting things planned. We are decorating the Christmas tree, so I'm gonna bring you along to do that. We've got some really amazing decorations that I can't wait to share with you, and we're gonna watch a Christmas movie whilst we do it and drink hot chocolate. Most importantly, drink hot chocolate, because there's nothing that can make this scenario more festive than some hot chocolate. So yeah, come along with me to decorate the Christmas tree. I also quickly just wanted to show you what my next read is going to be, because I hope to finish this today or either tomorrow. And then next I'm going to be picking up The Winter of the Witch, which is part of a trilogy called The Bear and the Nightingale, and I have read one of these books in this trilogy every winter for now. This will be the 3rd year, and I've really enjoyed reading these so much. I'm definitely going to need to do a sort of a recap, because I remember like bits from the past two books but not in a lot of detail. So I'm gonna try and find like a recap video or something, or like a website that recaps the major plot points of the past books, because I do not have time to reread them as much as I would love to, because they are some of the most beautiful books I've ever read. Like the writing in them is stunning, and the atmosphere, it's set in Russia, like medieval Russia. Oh, my bookmark fell out, how cute. Yeah, it's set in medieval Russia, and it's just ice and snow, and it's great. I love it. I wouldn't want to be there, but love reading about it. So yeah, that's my next read. We have finished decorating the tree now, and it looks so magical and whimsical. I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'll give a full overview in a minute, but yeah, we watched 2 Christmas movies whilst decorating it. We watched The Nutcracker from 2018 and Paddington Bear 1, which are both such great Christmas films. The Nutcracker is more like literally Christmassy, then Paddington Bear just has like a subtle Christmas cozy vibe. It also snows at the end of Paddington Bear, so I think that's why I always feel like it's a Christmas movie. But now for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna read and do some chores. I think I have to hoover my room, and yeah, and then read, and then we're going to my nan's for Sunday dinner for a roast. Now the Christmas tree is all decorated, I thought I'd just go through it and share some of my favourite decorations we have on there. I'm going to try my very best to curate a small selection of decorations, because we could be here for hours if I showed you every single one of my favourite decorations on this tree, because there are so many that I love. Starting off with this one, we call these our Romanov Fabergé eggs, because that's what they look like, although miles cheaper. I think these were Sass and Bell, I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. But this is one of my favourite. I also love this one. This is one of our newest ones that we got this year. I just think it's so unique, and I haven't seen one like this before. It is now Monday. I didn't properly finish the vlog yesterday, so I thought I'd just hop on today and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my cozy weekend vlog slash extended weekend, because it was Friday as well and now Monday. But yeah, I had such a fun weekend putting up the tree and decorating it. It is truly one of my favourite things about Christmas time, is decorating the tree. I also weirdly enjoy like undecorating the tree, undressing it, taking all the decorations off. I also weirdly find that really fun too. So yeah, tell me what your favourite thing about Christmas is. I also just quickly wanted to mention that I am really hoping to make more videos surrounding books in the future. So if you are looking for TBR videos, if you love a seasonal TBR, this is the place. I am a mood reader, but I love a seasonal TBR. So if you're looking for some really good book recs, I have lots and lots of books that I'd love to recommend. I also have quite a vast TBR that I really need to get through. So if you are the same, maybe subscribe and follow my bookish journey, as I am going to be making a lot more book videos in the future. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed my cozy weekend. Bye!